YCS Richmond's in full swing, and Rarity Collection has had a couple of days to kind of have a chance to see what things are going to settle at. So let's pass on over to Weekend Market Watch. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oz content. So I dived into the world of Rarity Collection today, and we're going to sort by best selling here because we'll at least kind of see what's going on here. And it looks like Quarter Century Ash, I kid you not, has been the best selling card out of the set. Funny enough, it's also the most expensive card out of the set, but looks like most people are kind of agreeing that 140 looks to be about the go-to price point for this. Super Pot of Prosperities being the second most, and I mean, keep in mind that these are still $7, and people picking up play sets of these things, and I mean that's just in your lowest rarity. Ultra rares coming in at $6. Ultras are cheaper than supers. Infinite Permanence Quarter Centuries. We saw this card get bought out over the weekend here, and I'm not gonna lie, like the fact that people. It's 65 now, 70. Ugh, that's a lot of money for imperms for Quarter Centuries. I actually wonder how that's going to hold. Super Talents as a $4 card. Droplets at 3s. Pot of Prosperity Quarter Centuries at 38s. Triple Tactics Talents 36s for Quarter Centuries. Those did bump down. Secret Pot of Prosperities at 8s. Evenly matches at Quarter Centuries. The fact that this is a top-selling card at $29 also tells a pretty interesting story about this set. Ash is now at under $2. That's amazing. Imperms at 3s. You can tell the people wanted staples to be able to play the game. Our Prismatic Ash is at 25. Baron Quarter Century at 47. That's interesting. Talon Ultras at $4. This set's penny stonks are so amazing. I mean, just looking at your first page here, it's all metagame staples that are holding up very, very well. Actually, we push on back here. Dollar, Lightning Storms. Okay, so yeah, penny stonks, the set. I think this set is going to age a lot better than people think it's going to, especially, you know, when you kind of get into more of your niche rarities. Nice secret evenly matched for under $2. Now, let's shift on back here. Let's take a look at this set from highest to lowest. Obviously, we knew that Ash was up there, and we know that Imperm is pretty much right behind it here. And he followed up with Baron, Triple Tactics. Like I said, those have gone down. Quarter Century Pot of Prosperity is $38. Quarter Century Veilers at 33s. I love the fact that the, what is this? The PCR, $32. Droplet Quarter Centuries 28s. It's mainly the Quarter Centuries up here. Prismatic Ultimate Rare Pot is $14. Nibiru Quarter Century at 25. Okay. Ash Blossom PUR $25. Okay. Lightning Storm at $20. Imperms $120. Dark Law coming in at $20. Called by Quarter Century is a nice $18. I love that because that's a one of, and it's so cheap. Reinforcement of the Army Quarter Century, $18-19. Nice Prismatic Ultimate Rare. Veiler at $17. Yeah, it looks like I'm not a huge fan of the ultimates in this set, but they have value. Elder Entity Ints down to $10. Okay, and Dark Ruler is also floating about the $15 mark. Interesting. Okay. See, our Prismatic Ultimates, yet again, those Imperms. Okay. Lone Fire Quarter Century at $8. Draco Stapelia. Actually, interesting that this is still holding at $15 and has not budged down. Okay. Pot of Prosperity yet again being culprit down here. Set is so interesting. Hey, could you please fix your having no Quarter Century search here? That'd be great, thanks. Like, honestly. Nibiru at $10. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazily into this. The last thing I wanted to do here, Quarter Century. Let's jump on back here to the end of the Quarter Centuries. Who are the worst performing Quarter Centuries out of this set? Code Talker Inverted's $1. Ice Barriers at $2. Fairy Tale Luna's at $2. Magical Ice Fusion at $2. Iris at $2.50. Pre-Prep at $3. Galaxy Full Armor. I see that Simone isn't back here anymore on the back page. Should we jump up? Oh, Simone. Simone is $3.50. Wow. I'm going to clap for it. They were $1 to $2 originally. Okay. And Ice Dragon's Prison coming in at 4s too. Okay, a lot of quarter centuries that are extremely cheap. And that's honestly probably going to be a good thing for the long haul. The Flamberge Dragon. Now, this has been an interesting little takeaway here. Very interesting that there's been a lot of movements on this card in the last couple of days. I'll have a discussion up on this card later this afternoon as to some things that we're kind of tracking and seeing right now based on the OCG metagame. But Robbie, the OCG metagame doesn't dictate our... Yeah, and you know what? The sky's not blue. You don't need money to pretty much do everything in the world. Strange things. All right. Now, this was hilarious for me. Soul Servant has 100 listings and 105 listings, but whoa, this card has not dropped below $7 in ever. Actually, this is something I was like, I wonder how Dark Magician cards are kind of holding up, because Magician Quarter Century Salvation out here means that people are going to be looking at that, and they're going, hey, we can bling out our Dark Magician decks. It's like you come back here to Soul Servant and you're like, this is genuinely impressive for the long term. Crossout Designators. This would have been a cool card to have gotten Quarter Century just to have, but these are still holding both at 100 listings still, and we're still holding at... Why did somebody spend 20? Why do people not look, or why do they just want the quick... You could have bought them for $10 down. What? Okay, you know what? I don't get people anymore. Interesting. Ancient Chant. Yeah, we've been watching this train wreck leaving the port. 32, 30, and 32. Nice Spanish version here for 32. You can get a nice Portuguese version here for 32. Okay, and then, yeah, they're pushing up 35, and then you jump up to that $43 gap. Ugh. That's kind of expensive, honestly. Vanquish Soul cards. These are still $80. These are still... Actually, these are really low. Both kind of low in quantities. Geo Long at $50. Dr. Madlove at 48. Kaiser Varius, 42. Still 80 copies of Soul Rosin. Madlove, $10. Borger, $7. Pantera, $2. I feel like this deck's gotten cheaper, and it's pretty much a good thing. Yeah, nice 1 cent. Okay. Soul Exchange. Actually, I wanted to pull up specifically the dual terminal DTO1s. Evidently, over time, these have been $10. I see that we have some light play copies here. 7.7, 7.50, and then $10 for near mint. I guess that's within the realm of expectations. Pressured Planet Raceloth. How are you doing? I remember back in the day when these were $28. Still floating about 19. You can thank our dear friends over at Manadium, Scareclaw. Well, you know what we're doing with this. All the fun little searchability. And of course, Dark Neos here. How are these holding up? Specifically the Ultras. First Ed's, I see some mod plays flipped around here. Let's click that first Ed button. A lot of mod plays here. Alright, let's crank this up to near mint. And you look at it, 13 to 15 bucks. Okay, it's within the realm of expectations, I suppose. I also wanted to show this off. For those of you that probably, that didn't know, the vanilla Black Luster Soldier did actually get printed as a Get campaign promo in Japan. Now, these were much cheaper at the very early spans of their life, which actually is kind of sad because I do want to pick up one of these. But as of filming this right now, they're about $2,000 on English eBay. But look how fantastic this looks. Having the old border, this card just feels different in comparison to modern era Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, I also found the most damaged Get Your Game On that somebody could ever want $150 for that I've ever seen. And of course, Paradox Rift came out this weekend. For those of you that don't know, good old Pokemon edition. Man, Roaring Moon for $100. That's actually insane to me. The Iron Valiant looks splendid as well. If you were wanting to pick this stuff up just for collectability purpose, look at this guy. This is so cool. All right. Even the Groudon goes mega hard. All right. Iron Hands smashing through all the little rocks back here. Even the Garchomp goes absolutely amazing. I like this set a lot. I think that it's honestly a really nice set just to have a lot of things that you want to be able to add to your collection. Look at the Roaring Moons. So good. So what do you guys think about today's market? Please comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I see your beautiful faces back here. Learn day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.